Hello, everyone. Just testing this. We hope it's not glitchy. Very quickly, I wish to, Femka and I both, to thank all of you so much and with much gratitude and, of course, love and light for your support for our continuing mission. And so just I wish to take this moment just to express that and thank you. The recent funding was great and it got us to Croatia. There's been, as you know, a slight change in the divine plan. We had anticipated to be in Nepal. However, shortly, that is still in the divine cards. So, because of this important time, what is currently happening, I anticipate perhaps towards the end of October, we should be in there. So, we're in a very dense political time, which is connected with the Ascension in these next 2 weeks. So, it's very possible there will be blackouts and on the internet and what have you. However, the main thing is Femka and I are here in Croatia in a beautiful, relaxed atmosphere. And of course, the Croatian people, there are so many that we have met here that are fully in their hearts and activated. And I loved Croatia the first time I came in here, and I love it even more now. It was extensive work that Femka and I was doing in Egypt, right from March right up till, well, just a few days ago, so several months. And divinely, we were not allowed to leave that area. And finally, I had a visitation a few nights before we got here, letting us know that the window was opened up long enough for us to get here. So we seized that opportunity. We needed to get into a place uh, of lots of nature to begin to regenerate. The energy was we were putting out was quite exhausting, so we needed to get to a place of rest out of Egypt, and our work was also finally completed there. We do extensive creator energetic work, and of course, there were many things going on which I'll elaborate more on in the future. But I wish to say that Egypt is ready to, let's say, uh, rise up further and more consciously awake, and it's getting prepared for the ascension. However, it'll take a little bit more time for them to raise up, but it is occurring, of course. So, very extensive, energetic, draining work that Femka and I did there. So, I have many messages, and I will get back to all of you when I can. And I have much to put out in the lines of what's going on going forward and also what has transpired. However, I wish to keep this short. We had a good day of rest. We were traveling, so we were up almost 48 hours straight in what we were doing and to get to Croatia. And what I'm seeing is as soon as we got in here, it was shut down, I believe, again or limited. So again, in divine timing, the door was opened up for us so we could get in here. Now we're in a very powerful place. I've, so far, I've only met a couple divine ones here physically that we had met before, and I'm just so impressed with the advancement of their divine being as well. And very importantly, at Lydia's last evening here in Croatia, we visited there and had a little bit to eat. Which was great that she had prepared for us, and a very powerful, energetic portal she had there, and that was not there last October. So not only Lydia is connected to that, but others as well, Zhenka and so Lydia's daughter, and so very powerful, divine, and just very impressive. So let me say, since I was last here in Croatia to now, almost a year, that we just got in here and we were resting, but let me say, very impressed, and I have so many other divine comrades here to re-meet, and that will be coming. We'll be here for approximately, I believe, at least 2 weeks, so we will be on and off meeting others. But we are getting rested up, very good. Lots of nature here, trees and birds, clean air, and our bodies are very rapidly getting re-energized, these physical vessels, and we're getting um, powered up for more things to come here shortly. They've already begun, actually, just by us being here in this good place as well. So we're in kind of like relaxing and getting rejuvenated and regenerated, re-energized. So we're kind of plugged in here, getting powered up and having a little bit of a rest from the dense energy. Femka and I, as powerful co-creators together, we transmute so much density and negative energy in areas so that it can lift up and so that it can ascend, so that it can, the format of the energy has to change so it can fit with the 5D timeline. And very dense it was in Cairo. So it's a huge energetic undertaking when we go in there to do this. And Femka and I, with our great love and the love of the twin flames, is the great transmuter that transmutes all of this negative energy to, not all of it, but enough of it to get it out of the way so that ones that are rise in their consciousness a little bit higher. So they go into the heart and even higher. But there's a lot of societal imprints there that has to be taken out, and let me say there was lots of confirmation of our work there. As co-creators, we would transmute the energy and do energetic work into the reality to align events and to align conscious notions where we're connected directly to the collective consciousness, but also the entire consciousness of the planet. Everything that we do and divinely partake in the direction to raise the consciousness and to align events as divine creators, it does come into effect. And sometimes it takes a period of time because it sets up steps, transitional steps has to be done in this way to get things to the higher consciousness. So it's a transitional thing. However, we were allowed to go in there and do great work. And let me say, though, it was totally exhausting. And that's why, one of the reasons why we are in a haven here now to get re-energized and have some peace from what was going on there. So we're very happy to be out of Egypt. That was, I would call it like a divine jail for I, but I say to Father, we kept asking to move and move, and we were reminded we had to be there also to keep a certain amount of truth energized, supporting Gaia with the throat chakra and releasing the truth to humanity. So during that course as well, I'd like to take Australia for an extreme example. Uh, what had to be enforced was the darkness with the pressure upon the people. So they're pushed down. Like, I mean, if you look at one ridiculous piece of news they just put out, they can remove your underwear to give you a vaccination. Now, you know, this is to get the people to stand. So that's how ridiculous it came to. But, you know, this is divinely what it takes to get the people to stand up. The people are the souls, you know, need to be ready to take the seat of power in December. And if any government or any criminal is able to uh, take their pants down and vaccinate them, well, these are not people that can uh, take uh, the timeline forward. So the people have to stand in their power and not be swayed by any of this. So divinely, it's being pushed upon them. And also in the UK as well. So, but what we're going to see about out of this, and we're all ready that every day the protesting people are raising up to be ready to take their power because the government says they is all falling away. But that's you already know that, so I'm speaking to the choir here. But let me say it is happening very rapidly, so that is good. So I have many messages, and I will get back to you all when I can. And we are doing great, and so much gratitude for the support of this mission. And so far, our mission still depends upon your support right up to this now, but we're okay. I'm not doing any fundraising. I don't fundraise unless we absolutely need to. And, at given times in the bank account, there's only a few $100s, and we only need enough for each now moment to keep going forward until the full monetary break and system is here. So, having said that, we are very totally conservative, and we appreciate uh, everyone that assists with this mission. So, so that's great, and everyone that assists with giving us the accommodation so that we don't have uh, such a huge monetary impact upon this mission. As I said, we're very conservative, and everyone assists in different ways, monetary ways, and in providing the accommodations, and just to get us through, because this is not about, let's say, luxury in the old way, and having money to live on. That's not what this mission is about. This mission is about breaking down the control of money upon the planet, and we are doing it. And we use only a little bit of money, what we need to do to break this down, and we keep going forward. So it's great with that, and again, as I said, Femke and I are very tired from being in Egypt, but we did a lot of energetic work there, and we had to keep holding the space. So it's great that we get out and we're able to breathe here, which is great. The air is beautiful here. We were breathing in dust for months because, as you know, Egypt is so dry, mostly desert. So it's great. We're getting re-energized and high vibrational water and food, and everything is going beautiful with us. So I don't wish to keep this lengthy. Trying to just get some messages answered, but I just wanted to update everyone. And as I said, it's looking like perhaps after October 17th that things in the East will open up, both divinely and on a 4D worldly level. So, unless the divine plan changes. However, it's looking like Nepal and then Australia for December. So that's still there in the cards, in the divine cards, if you will. So we're told to keep going forward as we're doing. So We're more so um, just on an energetic holiday here in Croatia, but of course, more than that, because when you add in the divine work that we are doing and the importance of it, and also uniting with our other divine comrades here and Femka for the first time, meeting them as well is so important, and all of the energetic codes that we carry, the energetic memory codes, and a lot from Egypt as well, that the higher codes that we need to break down lesser beliefs and things as well are administered by us. So it's all a beautiful, brilliant, divine plan, and we're all part of it, of course, each and every one of you. So, if this is glitchy, I'm going to stop and just see. This is a new internet connection, so I'm uncertain how good it will be. So, having said that, namaste, kisses, and hey, lots of ease and peace and lots of love and light from both of us, Femka and I. And we keep going forward, and we love you all. And let's say, yeah, we're blasting right through it. We're doing it. As you can see, we're doing what some thought would take 10 more years to get done, but we're doing it. We're compacted it all here in 1 year. Everyone is, was tired previous to this. We want to get it done, so this is a divine collective decree to get it done, and this corona is assisting that with awakening ones up, so divinely sent as well on that timeline to wake them up. We are immune to any of that, as you know, and I don't need to get into that. So it's occurring. Everything divinely is occurring. And again, nothing stops this, as you can see. It's so beautiful. So you're in the most glorious time. We are most unprecedented, glorious time. These times go beyond the times of Christ, as you know, and there's a big difference this time. This time, the Christ does not die, nor does anyone else, and that's very important as well. So we get the job fully done for the transition to hand over the power to the people worldwide and the freedom of humanity. So it's very beautiful. So I love you, love and light, and take care. And uh, you'll be hearing more very shortly. Thank you. Much love.